Hello, my name is Joe Simon. This is my final assignment for AEP 855, Race, Class, Gender, and Equity in Physical Education. I'm a physical education teacher and non-degree seeking. First article I found was on secondary physical education, avoidance, and gender problems and antidotes from the 2012 ERIC Journal. This study was done to examine the reasons why high school females do not take an elective physical education class. At this one particular high school, an average of only 12% of students enrolled in an elective PE class are females. The results concluded self-confidence, motivation, perceived value of physical activity, opportunities for physical activity, competition, co-ed classes, teaching approach, and peers as possible problems and solutions. The second article I found was on gender issues in the physical education and health classroom, an excerpt from tki.org. A study on a sample of intermediate school children in New Zealand confirmed that traditional percentages of gender appropriateness are still prevalent. Although students claimed gender was not an important factor in their own participation, girls tend to choose sports activities for social and creative reasons, whereas boys felt their participation was more related to emotional release, thrill-seeking, and self-challenge. Peer influences were strong motivators to keep up participation, particularly for girls. Another study found the most significant factors influencing female students' experiences in physical education were uniforms, the attitudes of students towards each other, their self-confidence, and the attitudes of their teachers. The third article I found was on class inequality in the body and the physical education from ERIC Article 2009. The author identifies the class inequality is very much related to the body, how we manage our bodies in terms of diet and exercise, how we carry our bodies in terms of posture, how we present our bodies in terms of clothing, and how we use our bodies in terms of physical activities carry significant social and class meanings. In a society in which class is still a significant social category, the body is a marker of class differences. This might also be related to the type of sport or activity that one may pursue later in life. Rugby, golf, and cricket are said to be middle class activities, while football has historically been related to the working class. The fourth article I found was but I like PE factors associated with enjoyment of physical education classes in middle school girls from the National Institute of Health Public Access 2008. Within schools, physical education programs have a potential to assist young people in being physically active. PE curricular programs can motivate and encourage youth to be physically active during the outside PE classes and develop a commitment to a lifetime of physical activity participation. However, PE programs alone may be insufficient to engage youth, especially girls, in a lifestyle of regular physical activity. Other factors, such as PE programs, deliver the environment in which it is delivered. Many may influence physical activity participation. Findings from the current study suggest the importance of helping girls enhance their self-sufficiency to be physically active during leisure time and appreciate the benefits of physical activity in a manner relevant to their lives. The findings also suggest the need to recognize that a girl's size on a BMI scale may impact her enjoyment of PE class. PE teachers should strive to ensure that the PE class is a comfortable, enjoyable, and reinforcing environment for all students, regardless of their size, physical fitness, our competence levels. Some strategies include girl-only classes, non-competitive environments, different types of activities that are fun for girls with different skill levels and interests, skill-enhancing programs to increase self-efficiency, and an environment in which girls are encouraged and supported in their efforts to be physically active. The fifth article I found was over Physical Education Matters, a full report from San Diego State University, 2008. The epidemics of childhood obesity and diabetes are worsening, and these health crises create an urgent need to improve physical activity among youth, as well as improving eating habits. Low-income African American, Latino, and Native American groups are at a greater increased risk of physical inactivity and its health consequences. PE is the primary setting for preparing youth people to lead active lives and is only physical activity education program that can reach virtually all youth, regardless of race, ethnicity, and income. PE has the potential to increase physical activity, improve health, and contribute to academic performance in all students. Many studies show active and fit children with activity-focused PE tend to have better academic performance than others. Leadership challenges. Females do not enjoy PE classes as much as males. This is evident worldwide. Some reasons why include motivation, self-confidence, perception, uniforms, co-ed classes, body mass index, competitiveness. A person's body can have a large effect on their social perceptions. Childhood obesity, which can lead to diabetes, is the number one health concern in the U.S. Lower income students and minorities are at greater risk of developing these diseases. Everyone has a role in developing a great PE program. Parents, teachers, administrators, academics, policymakers, and health professionals. Here are the facts. Students, parents, staff, administration, and communities need to recognize the need for physical education to be an area of emphasis in each child's education. No longer should it be optional. This is where students learn to be lifelong learners and be active throughout their lives. They learn activities and are educated in how to be a healthy adult. Childhood obesity is the number one disease in children, and this only contributes to poor health as children get older. Obesity leads to diabetes and cardiovascular problems, among others. It's a fact that low-income schools are at a higher risk of cutting PE time and funding, therefore adding to the risk of developing obesity and diabetes in minorities and lower-income families. Schools must be the front line for educating people at a young age to encourage them to continue an active lifestyle. Solutions to encourage female enjoyment in PE. Use motivational strategies to encourage females to participate in PE. Students don't always do competitive games, do activities that they can better themselves on an individual basis, weights, fitness, drills, etc. If possible, try to stay away from co-ed classes. In smaller schools, like the school where I teach, this isn't always possible, so try to adjust when necessary. Stress the importance of lifetime fitness and the benefits of leading a healthy lifestyle. If possible, try to stay away from uniforms. I still make all my students dress out and follow the school dress code, but I still want them to be comfortable in what they are wearing. Solutions for PE effectiveness to establish lifelong learning in areas of race, class, gender, equity. At least half the time of PE should be spent doing a moderate to vigorous activity. Activity can contribute to higher academic performance and better behavior. PE classes should be taught by PE professionals that continue to develop their education. Ensure that class size for PE are consistent with that of other subject areas. Do not cut funding and target funding for quality PE programs in low-income areas. Eliminate exemptions for PE, exempt from medical reasons. This puts more importance and emphasis on lifelong health. Encourage collaboration with the parents, community, health department, etc. to advocacy and support the PE programs.